Hello, my name is Robert Rosner, President and CEO of Water International, Inc. Our mission is to help deliver fresh drinking water wherever and whenever it is needed. Water was created in response to the worldwide water crisis. We exist to empower our customers today with innovative, fresh drinking water delivery systems that otherwise may have had to wait for another day. We strive each day to become a company that is fearless in its pursuit of its mission.
State-of-the-art technologies, innovative business strategies, behind the scenes, insights from cutting-edge users around the globe on World Business Review.
Welcome to World Business Review. I'm Norman Schwarzkopf. As world population increases, the world is facing a shortage of clean drinking water. Harvesting pure water from the air we breathe may be a solution. Here with interesting information is Robert Rosner of Water International, Inc. Welcome, Robert.
It's an honor to be here, General.
Also joining us today is James L. Marston, PhD, a leading scientist in the field of food safety for past 30 years and currently serving as a Regents Distinguished Professor at Kansas State University. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you, General. It's good to be back.
What has led to our current water problem?
We've had a tremendous increase in population in this world, and everyone has to drink water, and ideally that water should be safe. So what we have is a critical shortage of safe drinking water. Most experts agree that in the future, water, not oil, will be the driver in the world's economy.
You know, I can certainly understand the need for water right now for our troops abroad, and what the areas that they're in require great amounts of water, and they're just not available there. So, I mean, this seems to be a great solution to that problem.
Yes, General. Water's technology actually has been employed now by the U.S. Navy, and we've also received procurement from the NATO and able to supply NATO countries for disaster and emergency relief.
For more, let's go to this World Business Review field report.
In our world population of roughly 6.1 billion people, more than 1 billion lack access to potable water. The World Health Organization says that at any time, up to half of humanity has diseases such as diarrhea or hookworm, which are associated with poor drinking water and inadequate sanitation.
My research and development co-worker Roland Walgren, who is a scientist, and I teamed up in 2001, but he has been studying this as a special interest of his own since 1984. And so we naturally started looking at ways to upgrade dehumidification technology to make it food grade quality. So we built several prototypes, making sure all the components were food grade and to make sure that we had clean water. So in 3 years we've gone from concept to a good reliable product that we can now supply confidently to distributors around the world that need clean water supply.
Development is underway for freestanding windmill systems, solar systems, and low-energy alternatives such as atmospheric water generators.
We really think as this problem of globalization and global warming continues, the atmosphere may be the last outpost for clean water for the human race. So we've extended our technology and our studies to look at a huge project that would be like a solar desalination greenhouse, where we have the technology now to make 200,000 liters of water a day, grow food, create jobs, and make water for a bottling plant. And that would actually provide enough water for over 50,000 people in a day. So when you combine the greenhouse technology with the work we're doing in solar and wind energy and power cells, this industry has a very bright and sustainable future.
For World Business Review, I'm Michael Clark reporting.
Robert, you compare yourself to a mining company that harvests water from our atmosphere. Just how plentiful is the water in our air?
There's 95,000 cubic miles of water in our atmosphere at any given time. Just imagine a body of water 3 miles wide by 1 mile thick, circumferencing the Earth at the equator.
Unbelievable. Jim, do you think we can extract enough water to help with the shortage?
Clearly, there's more than enough water in the air to do that. By harvesting water from the air, I think we could have an enormous impact on safe, clean drinking water for the entire population of the world. Robert, what do you feel offers the greatest opportunity for this technology?
Disaster relief, worldwide water crisis, troop movements. Water's technology can be deployed anywhere, anytime, when in need.
Jim, you know, the logical question is how clean air, how clean can the water be that we extract from our atmosphere? Actually,
it can be made quite clean because water can be extracted from the air, then filtered, treated to inactivate bacteria or harmful microorganisms that might be present, and be made absolutely pure.
Well, a very, very important question from my standpoint is what about usage in the military?
Well, General, we already are being deployed out through the U.S. Navy. Our technology is in use there right now, and we've been given an approval code by NATO to supply all NATO countries for disaster and emergency relief.
How does your process clean the extracted water?
Well, first the water runs through a series of sediment filters and ultimately goes through an ultraviolet light. And once it's through the ultraviolet light, it's cleaned the bacteria and viruses from the water. We recirculate the water after that so the bacteria doesn't have another shot at entering your water supply.
How long does that take?
Virtually instantaneously. As water comes in and goes through the filters, it comes out clean and ready for use.
Robert, is this a practical solution for parts of the world that need safe drinking water?
Absolutely. There's many communities in South America, for example, that don't have access to clean, fresh drinking water. Our products and technology could be implemented as a temporary solution while infrastructure is being put in place, or it could be left permanently to supply clean drinking water on an ongoing basis.
Now, Robert, what types of solutions do you have for large requirements for water? Say a country that needs help.
Well, we have been working through our scientists on technologies that can be deployed to create up to 50,000 gallons per day of drinking water for an entire community.
So do you have a small portable capability also, or does it have to be a giant machine of some kind?
Well, that's probably the most exciting news for your viewers that we've discussed so far. The same technology that we're using for the U.S. Navy and NATO, for example, we've implemented into home office size units, and we are engaging on a North American launch of this product in 2007.
Jim, do you foresee any environmental problems associated with this technique?
Not at all. This is just a natural dehumidification process. I don't see any negative impact on the environment whatsoever.
Robert, how do you compare it to bottled water companies, for instance?
Well, the bottled water industry is very loosely regulated. Water's technology, on the other hand, meets or exceeds World Health Organization standards for clean drinking water.
Dynamite.
Robert, what separates Wattair from other companies that may have similar technologies?
There's a few other companies that have tried to clean water from the air, but they've had continuous problems with the bacteria and the biofilm that keeps forming on their water. Wattair, on the other hand, has, through our patents, we've perfected our system so that we are now in the commercial deployment of our products.
How much energy does your solution require?
Very little, General. We can make bottled water for as little as pennies per gallon.
What about airborne particles and dust, and how does the filtration system address that?
Well, first we filter the air that comes in. Then we clean and purify the water through our technology until it meets our standards and for drinking water.
Does your technology meet the requirements that are set forth by the World Health Organization and other bodies that regulate public health in the United States and around the world?
Absolutely. We meet or exceed the World Health Organization standards with our technology at all times.
Robert, giving thought to our many recent natural disasters, has Wattair participated in disaster relief efforts?
Unfortunately not at this point, General. 2006 has been our technology proving year. We've had machines testing in Thailand, Belize, and Mexico, and now we're ready for deployment with the units.
Well, this is a great question that we can wrap up on, but what new developments do you see on the horizon for the water purification industry?
Well, we're currently testing turbine technology that will increase production, yet reduce cost, and ultimately allow us to use the Earth's natural energy sources for operating our machines.
Well, we're out of time. Robert, thanks very much for sharing your time with us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And Jim, it's always a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, General.
And thank you for watching. Until next time, for World Business Review, I'm Norman Schwarzkopf.